Hey guys, this is Daniel Bates with the Real Estate Tomato and Tomato University, and today I wanted to take a little bit of time talking about this new Google feature that if you dabble in SEO, you've probably heard a little bit of stirrings about, but it's called the +1 button, and this is what it looks like right now. It could have some changes undergo it, but if Google has anything to do with it, their hopes is that this is going to, be just as popular as Facebook's like button and Twitter's retweet button, and that's essentially what it is. In fact, it couldn't put it any better in Google's words. It says the +1 button is shorthand for "this is pretty cool" or "you should check this out." Click the +1 to publicly give something your stamp of approval. Your +1s can help friends, contacts, and others on the web find the best stuff when they search. And so that's essentially what Google's going to do, is it's going to track how many, which of these websites get how many +1s, and naturally we would assume that they're going to work this into their search engine algorithms so that they can tell when breaking news is happening, and you would also hope that it's weighted pretty heavily as the search engines look for ways to determine what's best content, and one of the best ways that they could do that is by simply, voting. Now, not everybody is going to have a Google profile, just like not everybody has a Facebook account. But this is going to be a highly utilized tool that I would imagine, has the full support of Google to try to make it be just as relevant as Facebook's like button. And so to demonstrate, I'm going to go over to the search engines. I've just done a search here for McClellanville, the area where I work. And what you'll notice is if I'm logged in under my account, there's a +1 that's dark blue next to my website. And then if you scroll down, another one of my websites, dark blue as well. As opposed to these grayed out, which when I don't have my mouse over it, these grayed out ones next to other people's websites. Okay? And so you'll also notice that it says, and it has a tiny little picture of me, it says you shared this. If someone else, another one of my contacts on Google had shared this, it would say you and John Smith shared this. And Google's keeping track of all these shares. And again, it's going to start working them into their social rank system in their complicated search engine algorithm system, which we know is made up of over 200 different factors. But we hope that this is going to be highly weighted, and you need to start learning how to leverage this as somebody who depends on search engines for a lot of your traffic. The other thing to recognize is that if I log in here to my Google profile, that this +1 button, there's a new +1 tab that keeps track of everything that I've +1'd, okay? And so Google's going to probably be able to apply a weight to accounts which they know a whole lot about. I mean, I've been logged in as Daniel Bates for so many years, and yeah, Google is Big Brother, and they know that I'm a real person because I'm doing stuff on logged in on the internet all the time, and I've got different accounts set up, as opposed to somebody just generating a whole bunch of fake Google accounts. Those wouldn't be weighted nearly as heavily. But naturally, the first step is going to be for you yourself to go through and +1 your content. The next step is going to be to start encouraging your fan base to do that. And as of the time of this article or video that I'm making here, the sexy bookmarks, share this plugin, add to any plugins, none of those have added the Google +1 button to their sections and little widgets that they put at the bottom of posts. So I'm going to recommend that you use the WordPress plugin Google +1 button if you're on WordPress. I didn't try out every Google +1 plugin out there, but this one had a high rating, and I tried it, and it worked within seconds on my site. So, just add this the same way you'd add a normal plugin. If you're a Real Estate Tomato client, we've already added it. You just need to go to Plugins and find the WordPress plugin Google +1 button. It's alphabetic. And then click the Activate button. Once you've done that, a new tab will appear at the top of your site with this Google +1. Now, don't scroll down and click the settings. You'll get a 404 error if you do that. Just click Google +1 up here at the top, and it's going to load this screen right here. All you have to do is locate the tab that you want. You can tell it, where you want it to be, and then click Save Changes. And if I quickly jump over to my site here, here's my articles. +1 button is right here. So hopefully that helps you guys, and if you have any questions, contact me through Facebook on the Real Estate Tomato.